Yeah, hello everyone. This is Sujit Patel from Invent Model Technology Solution. Currently, I'm working as a senior technical architect. I have total 14 year of IT experience, and I work 6 year on-site Singapore as well for the different clients. So let's try to understand what we are going to continue further. So today we will continue further Informatica Cloud Data Quality. So this series basically we are creating for the data quality, and in data quality we are going to understand cloud data quality, right? So let's try to understand what agenda we have for today and what things we are going to cover. So today, let me share my screen also so that yeah. So today the main agenda is we will now data profiling service. So as you know that data profiling is one of the service in Informatica Cloud IDMC platform that we are going to see how it looks like and all. We'll see the theory practical part and all. So we have some key feature of this data profiling services that is called like column profiling. So analyzes data at column level to identify data types, null values, unique counts, patterns, and more. Data quality matrix, it will measure data accuracy, completeness, consistency, and validity. Pattern recognition, so it will detect pattern like phone numbers, email formats, G codes, etc. Anomaly detection, so it will identify outliers or unusual data points. So that we will see how anomaly detection can be done. Like in email fields, if we are getting something without at the rate, or we are getting only numbers, so that could be a kind of different data points which are coming in the email, or same thing can be in phone number, same thing can be in other fields also, right? So how to detect that anomaly through these DQ rules and through data profiling, we will try to understand data relationship discovery. So how we can discover the relationship between the two data points or two data sets, that we'll try to understand through this data profiling services. How to use profiling service in IDMC. So log into IDMC, go to data profiling, create new profiles, make sure that you have the connections. Then you get connection and create profiling rules, and then just run that profile rule. It will give us the different matrices and all that we are going to see practically. So what is the common use case of data profile? What is the common use case for data profiling service? Why we need data profiling? What is the purpose in the industry? So the first common use case for data profiling is it will try to understand the data quality assessment. It will try to give us the assessment for the data quality. So this is first assessment about your quality of data. So once we start any project, either it's data quality project or master data management project or any data management project, first we try to understand the data profiles. First we do the data discovery or data assessment so that we can understand the current quality and current landscape of the data. So this will basically help us, and we can accomplish this through this data profiling service. So this will help us to create assessment about the data quality. So it will identify missing values, duplicates, and inconsistent data. So in this assessment, what we are going to list down, we will try to list down what are the missing values we have, what are the duplicate data set we have, and what data sets are inconsistent. So in this assessment, we'll try to gather this information. Second is data migration validation. So ensuring accuracy during system migration. So once we are doing the data migration from one system to other system, then we have to make sure that data is consistent, data is complete, and it will not have any anomaly. So all the things which are there in the source, the same thing is replicated in target. So how to basically test this quality? So we can test through this data profiling services in the source system and in the target system. If it is matching, then our data replication or data migration is correct. Regulatory compliance, verifying data integrity for GDPR, HIPAA, whatever regulatory bodies we have for the kind of personal data protection or for the kind of healthcare patient data protection and all. So there are multiple compliances are there for the different industry. There are different compliance body or regulatory body there for banking. There is a different regulatory body there for suppose healthcare industry. There is separate for insurance, separate for food and all. So there are separate industry or separate kind of ministry we do have in all the country who will regulate the particular functionality of the kind of industry. So if there is a manufacturing industry or a manufacturing kind of portfolio list of the companies are there, and then how it can be regulated, what things they need to follow. So all the country have this kind of separate regulations, separate compliances. So how to make sure that all the data sets are, or all the kind of organizations are compiling that mandatory compliances so that we can accomplish through this data profiling, data quality kind of services. And we can make sure our data is correct, complete, and then only we can try to understand the regulatory compliances. Means it can help us to maintain the regulatory compliances. Then ETL optimization. So if we want to do the ETL optimization in the sense, suppose our ETL job is taking more time, then what we can do, we can understand that what are the different patterns of data we have, how many distinct value we have. So if there are multiple distinct value, then which ETL logic we should use? If there are multiple duplicates are there, multiple null value are there, right? So which kind of ETL logic we should use? So if we understand the pattern of the data, then it can help us to optimize the ETL jobs. Now create data profile and execute it. So how to create a data profile task in data profiling services and how to execute it. So that we are going to see in the practical session. For that, we need to log into IDMC, then we need to go data profiling, create profile and all, select data source that we will see. Then here